I'm Radona from Boys and Girls Hairstyles. Today I have a special gal here in my chair. She actually come from Montana. She reached out a couple months ago and she seriously is a sweetheart. I have to just show you. She brought me the cutest shirt from Montana. I'm like, how thoughtful, so sweet. So thank you so much for that. It's seriously darling. I just had to show you all. But, so yeah, we are excited. She hasn't had her hair done, she said, for 4 months. She was waiting to come and we was gonna color and all sorts of stuff. We brightened her hair with, her name's Christina, by the way, and we brightened her hair with some bleach. And I put a 4N in here for just a little bit of the brown color. So that's what we did on color, and then I'm gonna show you the cut. So she wants it a little bit stacked in the back, but not the steep stack, huh? Right. Not the steep stack. So we are going to do that back here. And it has been so much fun talking to her already. We have a lot in common. So yeah, it's great. Okay, we're gonna bring this up, this length in the back. And of course you want to, you know, we're bringing it up obviously, but where she doesn't want it stacked too much, you know, you don't need to bring it way short back here. And we might go a little bit, you know, after we stack, but the shorter you go, the more you feel like you have to stack. So just keep that in mind. Ooh, does that feel good? Off the neck. Isn't that funny? That's like the best feeling. Okay, now I'm just gonna clean that up right here. Oops, sorry, I kind of pushed hard on that. She's like, goodness, get me with your shears, get me with your... Probably should take that a little easy there. There we go, sweetie, sorry. Didn't need to startle you.
You're good.
Okay, so then I'm gonna take from just the top of the ear over here. Like I said, we did a 7N, which is a light brown. Okay, so the stack, here we go. We're going to stack, I'm gonna come from this length and take this off. And what this will do, this will take out the bulk, but it's not gonna be like right next to her head. She likes, you know, she doesn't like it bulky, but she likes it full. So I'm going to put some layering in that to help it. Now she has fine hair, but she does have a lot of it. And so these layers that I'm gonna show you that we're going to do will help that to give it some volume. And the pictures that she had showed me before, we started to, you know, talk about how he's gonna cut her hair. It's layered, it's not like set in a certain spot. It's just, the layers are soft and kind of all around. So when we go to style it, I'm gonna show you how we can do that. And, you know, I always love to ask people how they style their hair when they get here. You know, some like to use round brushes, some don't. Some like to use flat irons or curling irons or things like that. So I like to ask them because that's gonna also tell you how, you know, kind of what kind of a haircut that you would want. Now, let the other hair out. I'm gonna bring this hair and we're gonna come straight. So you can see where I've cut here, okay? Now, I'm gonna come up from here. Of course, I'm point cutting into this. Oh, you're just gonna love having shorter layers.
Yes, I am.
You know, people with short hair like us, if we let it go for too long, it's hard to style because once you've had shorter, it just kind of goes and falls into place. So she's extra excited to get some layers back in here so it will stand up for her. Yeah, I'm excited to show her the color too. It's just, it brightens a little, but we put that light brown in there so it won't like totally wash her out. So I do love that. It's gonna be pretty. So this, you can see, is connecting with these layers up here. Okay, perfect. Now we'll come on to this side. And if you want to start there, you can, or you can come back down here. Start from that layer and go up and follow the guide point where those other layers are. See, you can see how it goes up. Up to the top layer. Yeah, I love it. She says, I'm always looking to how to change my hair, what haircut to get, and she found me on YouTube and had been watching and then found out that I was from Utah. So when her granddaughter's here and she's coming to see her, she's in Lehigh, so they decide to come back down. So it's so exciting. Love it, love it.
So excited to hear that you were in Utah.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. It is fun because then we can make it work, you know?
Right.
Love it. Okay, now this top, I'm gonna take this up. Okay, coming in here, point cutting into that. So you can see how long those layers were. In the picture she showed me, there were the shorter layers that, you know, when you kind of put your hair back, they just kind of flow back. It's, I wouldn't say feathered looking, but you know what I mean? Just that look of just a loose, fun, pretty layer. Some people, and even me, I have a tendency to place the hair, you know what I mean, into its, but the picture she showed me are really pretty and they're just, they're placed, but they're not. So anyway, I'm gonna kind of show you what I mean by that. Kind of place, but not. I bet you're like, whatever, Radona.
No guarantees it's going to be pretty when I style it.
That's so cute. Oh, I can guarantee it will. You are darling. And you know what's so fun though? So we was talking even before the video about how to style or what she wanted to do. And where she's not comfortable with a round brush, which some of you are probably laughing saying, me either, Christina, I'm not. So how I'm going to style it is without a round brush. So you out there, you know, all of you that don't use a round brush, I can try to help you style it in another way with a different brush. Just because that's real life, right? Like not all of us use a round brush. So we are going to style it without. Okay, so now these sides, she liked it to kind of come up right here. So you can kind of see that I'm just barely coming up here. And then I'm gonna come down here and bring it up to this area. So yes, we are taking a little bit of length here. But when it was styled, she didn't want it all like this. She wanted it kind of in between here. So we're gonna kind of go up there and kind of back down here. There's her cute granddaughter and great-grand coming back. Okay, so you can kind of see that that kind of goes up and then down, okay? So now I'm gonna move it to this side. Okay, and then we're going to bring it up this way. And then
And now we have music.
down the, yes, and now we have baby music in the back. It's great. Oh, everybody out there that's had a baby loves the music. So cute. Okay, so can you guys see how I'm doing that? I'm just kind of bringing this up. So she kind of wants it to come up here and then down here.
Like so I don't have dog ears.
Right, because she's like, I don't like the big dog ears. I'm like, okay, girl, you got it. I love it. It's cute because a lot of people explain it that way. So if you're feeling that way, that's a good way to get rid of that. So this side, we're going to come and bring that just a little bit shorter there. And we'll obviously check the sides, which we're gonna go a tiny bit more here. And then she says, you know, sometimes she likes her bangs, you know, straight down. Sometimes she kind of pushes them off to the side. So it just depends on the day or how they dry or how she dries it. So we're gonna come in here and we're gonna point cut into this. Okay, same thing here. Okay, so you can see that. And then we're gonna come on this side. Oh, not gonna poke her. For the how many times? No, I'm just kidding.
Just keep me away.
You're darling. That's right, because after being under the heater for a minute, it's relaxing, right?
Right.
Oh, all those little baby noises. So cute. Okay, so I think that's gonna be good. And there. It's cute. I'm like, so how much off your bang? She's like, enough. Get them. It's been a little bit, huh? Okay, so now we're gonna come back around this side. And we're going to, you can kind of see how I'm gonna put this on an angle. With the layers that we put in the top and through the sides, it's gonna look a lot better if we have this around her face, you know, just for the layers. Because you don't want lots of layers here and then it like to hang in the front. So,
Yeah.
so that's really cute to have that layering there. Okay, and now for the fun part. Well, I guess there's a few fun parts, but this is the lifesaver. So we're gonna bring this up. We're going to, see where that bends, that means it's heavy there. So you're gonna bring your texturizing shears and then cut just above it. That makes shorter hairs in there so those long hairs stand, or the long hairs stand on the littler hairs underneath. Okay, now, if you watched the last video, this is funny because the top, it's gone. So I shake it, I put my fingernail on the middle of that little thing, and you push. See, it still works. You don't have to throw it away. Another little tip, right? Hey, it happens. It's real life. I'm gonna do just a tiny bit more, just for these sides and the back. You're gonna spray the volume spray, especially where, you know, she's not using a round brush. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Okay, now I'm just gonna bring this up, just back comb a tiny bit through this top. You can see I'm kind of going in, down, and out. And I'm just using a comb, so you don't need any fancy comb. If you just have this comb, just use the fine where the fine teeth is. And just come through these areas. In, down, and out. Okay, and I'm just gonna grab this. Then we're just gonna kind of grab at the hair because she wanted the layers just kind of soft and movable, not totally right in place, huh?
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm just gonna turn her around so you can see those layers. So you guys can see that it's stacked, but she still has length through here. It's not like super tight to her head. Okay, all right, my dear. Okay. All right, well, thank you so much. It was so fun. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll chat next time. Thanks, see ya.